Well, we are back live. Good evening, everyone, once again, and welcome to the GHR GT3 Championship evaluation session once again. Doug and Harris just joining in there at the bottom of your screen. There's me. You don't want to hear me in the background again. I'm JimTed14, your solo commentator. Somebody is with me in the commentary box breathing down the mic, but I don't know who it is. I'm guessing it's Bullboy. It is Bullboy. Aha! Thought it was. Don't know where our other guy has gone, but there we go. We're now live. I've put the stream link in. If you are struggling to join the session, by the way, the room ID is also in Discord as well. And yeah, there was a bit of a connection issue. Let's just say that my connection might have given way there. Let's just say that. But nobody noticed. Nobody's noticed the new stream that's been set up and everything else. But, by the way, if you are wondering, your personal best from the previous session and from the previous live stream will be counted. So if you don't go any quicker, they will be counted and used going forward. So Bulbul, your 218.3 will be used. Yeah. As your fastest lap. Joyful and delight there. Real joy and delight there on the face of Mr. 57. Alright, let me have a look at the comments because there are a few people tuning in. Commentator's curse. There we go. There we go, and Swift already off the bat with a 206.7. Really impressive time already being set by the defending TF Royal GT3 champion. And if you're wondering what TF Royal is, yes, it's one of my, it used to be my league. Obviously we've merged with F Royal now, and that's why we are creating the GHR GT Sport Championship, the GT3s. As Buddha has just joined, which is good to see. And if you haven't got our lobby host as a friend, you should be able to just enter the room ID in and then gain access through there, which is why I've put the room ID in so everyone can join. We have picked up quite a few new subscribers today, by the way, so far on this channel. If you are one of those new guys that are watching, thank you very much for tuning in to GHR GT Sport, as I will check the analytics of this channel right now. The views has gone down, but I don't care, we're back on a Sunday now, so that's not too bad. 100% of our viewing audience currently is 18 to 24 year olds, and I know we've got quite a few of let's just say the mature bunch with us tonight. Likes of Doug and Hairazor and the likes of those guys are going to be racing with us this season. Are you able to add me to the Discord? I can do, possibly later on. Obviously, I'm a bit caught up by bloody running the lobby and trying to keep on top of things as well. But I will promise I'll do that later on. Right, let me have a look at what is going on. Let's have a look what's going on out on track. Swift, of course, is top at the minute. 2:08.3 for T-Hawk in second. Billy, massive improvement on his lap. 2:11.1 there for Billy.
Good evening.
Evening, you're back. Oh, Billy losing control of the car out of turn 3, which is the left-hander coming at the end of the first straight. Of course, this track is not actually real. I may just point that out, this track is not real.
Oh, it's a bloody good circuit then.
It's a good circuit though. It's one of the fictional tracks, as they like to call it. Yeah. If it's the same as the TF1. Right, there we go. I've just replied to him there. Doug, by the way, is out, and there we go. There's the cost delivery of Doug running. There's Jerez running a slightly different variant of the livery, but similar to what we've seen with them last season in the Mustangs for the TFL GT3 Championship. And seems like their colour scheme continues into the Porsches, and they will be joined in the Porsches this season by one K and K Dot, who will be appearing in Wednesday's evaluation session at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Still coming across the line 1.7 seconds off pace, so not looking too bad there at all. Jerez has just come behind him as well with a 208.9. So both of the Porsches are on track, going as quick as possible. See if Billy's improving. No, he's not. Let's see if Ballboy's improving.
I'm improving by 99 minutes, yes!
99 minutes, disgraceful. Some hack has gone on. Some hack has gone on here. If he is 99 minutes up, but I can say it's definitely not a glitch at all with the game, which it is. But he's coming through the twisting left and right, similar to what I call Maggots and Beckett's, and then you've got like a little bit of a corkscrew bit going down into the left-hand corner. It's almost as like Silverstone's been rolled into Laguna Seca through that section, I think. But Ballboy is about to come around the final corner now, under the brakes. Can't take that quite quick, you know. Can't take that about 90 mile an hour. Coming across the line, Ballboy, I can say, has improved on his personal best. Your personal best was a 218.3, it's now 213 flat. So noticeable differences there made by Ballboy. And noticeable differences as well for Billy, who is still quicker than you by 1.9 seconds. But Boudet, the Belgian, is on a lap and dodge. Got the Belgian flag there on the left-hand side with his race number, which is good to see. That's what I like. Very nice livery as well, blue and white livery. If you haven't got a livery, by the way, there is quite a few guys out there that will be able to make liveries, and I think ILR Team Matter could be the guy to go to if you want a livery making for your cars. He is pretty much of a whiz kid in terms of thing. Don't bother asking me because you will not get anything. It'll probably look similar to what Ballboy is doing at the minute with his livery. Pampers, yeah. Fortnite, you don't want that on your car, do you?
Well,
unless he knows Ballboy.
Another 1 hour to download the game, says old Stephen. Don't worry, old Stephen, if you want, you can run on Wednesday. Or we can have a session on Tuesday as well, if needs be. The GHR Discord server is
experience.
Yeah, circuit experience does gain you quick money. Daily races as well. But I don't think you want to be pushed in at the deep end. Yeah.
So
yeah, you're right.
As long as he gets it all gold, he should have at least 2 Group 3 cars.
Who am I on board with at the minute? Oh, I'm on board with Ballboy. Let's pick somebody in hope. Jerez is improving. Personal best through the first sector. See if he's improving here. Yep, 2 tenths up. 3 tenths up through the second sector there. And we'll run into the left-hander. Looking quite nice through there. I've got all my track map up and stuff like that, which is good. I wish it was more like the interface on this. I wish it was more like Project Cars too, because I prefer Project Cars' like camera system and everything to what happens on here. I know I haven't got a keyboard or anything to plug in and try and take you through like instant replays and whatever, but I promise, I hope to get one by at least midway through the season for GT3s. And that will gain our coverage even further. I don't care what game it is, I will win a race in GHR. Says old Stephen. That's the spirit. That is the spirit we want to see. That is the spirit we want to see. But we are approaching, by the way, once it gets up to about 8 o'clock, we'll end it with the evaluation sessions, and then we can run a race for the drivers that are here. Quick 5-lapper to get everyone on the in the lurch and whatever else. Be fantastic, of course. I'm just having a look through Instagram at the minute because Eurovision is going on at the minute. I was expecting a ball boy. Oh, there. Ah. Yeah, I'm just having a look at it's the opening ceremony of on the orange carpet in Tel Aviv. If you don't know what Eurovision is, just watch BBC One at 8 o'clock next Saturday, and then you'll see. In fact, France could do quite well. We are at a French track, and I think France could do quite well in Eurovision with their staging and everything. Perez seems to be just dropping off with his tyres now. He's on a set of softs, and the softs, how long do they last around here? About 6-7 laps, and then they go like totally off the cliff, I would say. Swift, by the way, has improved 206.2 with his lap, which I will take. I'm going to take a screenshot now of the results, of the timing screens, I should say. Just a note of anybody that has improved. Let me get my camera up and have a look. There we go. So that's now been taken up. Oh. Ah, Bude's joined. Oh no, Bude's already in the lobby. What am I on about? Goodness me. Perez are improving though. Personal best going through. Yeah, personal best again through the penultimate sector. Check that off. Coming through the corkscrew section, I'm going to call it. Now running downhill again. Looking quite good here, Perez. 2.7 seconds off the pace. But to be expected, I think, in the Porsche. Obviously, these guys might have had limited running as well in their cars, and he's going to jump into the pits and possibly go for a low fuel run or some new tyres. I think the new tyres will be on his mind. Swift goes for a bit of a spin. Every time I go on board with him, he goes for a spin. Absolutely terrible. Bullboy still hasn't improved on a lap, however, let's watch him here. It looks like you've got a blue visor as well. Windscreen. Which actually fits the car quite well, but it looks like almost you can't see. It almost looks like you can't see. Oh, the burning stuff again over the back. Disgraceful. It's not even bloody 8 o'clock yet. Terrible. Let's just have a look if there's anything going off in Discord. No, very quiet on Discord tonight. Very, very quiet on Discord tonight. Just the way I like it, really. Everything going on in the chat? Which evaluation thing am I in? Obviously you're in ILR2 now, I think, Will. So Wednesday, then, will be your thingy. Tokyo Swift. Says old Stephen. I think that's a bit of a joke towards Swift, then. Tokyo Swift. Right, I'm gonna just shut my window here. There we go. It's now shut. At least he's watching the fire over the back and not leaving it to burn. Oh, no improvement. For me, right, let's have a look, see if anybody is on a lap. I thought Buda ran out of fuel there. Jack Meyer has joined the room. Durdu has joined the room as well, so 2 new drivers in. Let's see if they're out on track. They're not yet. Durdu, oh sorry, yeah, of course. Jack was competing in the previous session, I should say. And Durdu is here, another GT Sport driver that has joined us from the TF Royal side. Of course, running the GT3. I have ILR GT Sport on Wednesday, then we'll look into getting a private session done. As we see Keelan crashing out there. Doug, is he improving? Let's find out. He's coming through the first sector. Jerez on a lap. Yeah, Jerez is on a lap ahead of him, so let's go on board with him. Pigeon Dragon said he missed it. Stephen, all Stephen said there's 35 minutes remaining. Oh, hey, this has crashed. Dear me. I'm not paying attention.
Oh dear.
Yeah, obviously there is going to be a race going on in about... Well, what time are we on now? 20 past... Nearly 20 past 7. About 8 o'clock I think we'll end, and then we'll run a big race. After this, David's joining, by the way, and I think Yera will also be coming in very soon. As well. Pardon me, for anyone that has joined the stream. Goodness me, that's the first thing we'll probably hear if they've just tuned in there. Goodness me. I can't make Wednesday night, says old Stephen. But if he's up for a session on Tuesday, we'll run it then. We can run a session behind the scenes and not stream it on Tuesday. Anybody that hasn't done any sort of lap times yet. We have quite a few drivers though in the session, which is good to see. And I will... Oh, Mr. Myers came out in a different car, different liveried car. He's got anime on there, he's got PlayStation on there. Got the Soviet Union Russian thing going on there, maybe. Got the McDonald's logo on there as well. On the front. But he hasn't got GHR on there, and I don't think I blame him, to be honest, for putting it on a bright pink car. Bright pink car is what he's got. Essentially like you've got a bright blue car. Mr. Myers is bright pink.
Yeah.
That's who I was going to come on board with though. Dude in the Aston Martin, and look at that livery. Oh my god. Granger 10 needs to change his comment there. Subscribe to Global Hub Racing on YouTube, not TFRL. Did I hear that is? Somebody subscribed, and his name is Hairy Knees That Noble 23. Don't know who that is.
What?
Whoever's got a name like that, like goodness me. Oh. It's very strange thing. I'm gonna go back onto my proper livery, yeah. Seeing a bright pink car on stream is probably not the best way to excuse yourself, because people will make judgments over that.
What's wrong with the bright pink livery?
There's nothing wrong with the bright pink livery, it just looks like somebody has just tossed some pink paint. It's like Jeremy Clarkson's done his livery for him. In the Vietnam special.
He's going to have a special livery mid-season, it's going to be.
Yeah, David is about to come out on track as well. Dude is reaching towards the end of the penultimate sector on an outlap, and he has got those wipers going on that Aston Martin as well. I'm not sure how on earth he's... yeah, I don't know how on earth he's done that. It's the same in the GTRs that he runs as well, last season. There's Mr. Mai, he's back. Hopefully with no bright pink livery. But looking at Dude's livery here, he's got Hankook tyre on the back, and it looks livery. Might be some clues to what they're going to be named. Him and somebody else. He's running as an individual at the minute, I do believe. Until... Oh no, he's running in a team with Kyle until we can get... Sorry, I got no ID in there. We'll see both of those times probably during the week. Then we'll confirm who's going to be in what team and whatever else going forward. Could be worse. Could be a red and white striped car. It could be worse. It could be a car filled with smoke like the people from Middlesbrough. So, what did they call them? Smoggies. Smoggies. You don't want any smoggies in your car. Well, Stephen said there's 25 minutes left on his thingy. That's actually going pretty quick, actually, if he doesn't have to copy it over. And it'll take like an hour to do so. Right. Granger 10 is about to come out on track, I do believe. He is. There is Granger 10 coming out on track. In the same car as last year. In the Mercedes AMG, he was running that with Warbeast, of course, one of our American drivers from last season in TFL GT3. And same livery and everything else. Let's go on board for a better shot of his livery. There we go. Mercedes AMG Pewley. In car number 15 at the minute. I think, obviously, I'm not bothered about car numbers at the minute, but as long as people change them ready for 2 weeks' time, then that'll be fantastic. Swift pilot. Hey! How's he done that? I've just what? Oh my god. Oh my god. A 205.8 from Swift. That's all I'm gonna say. A 205.8, I should say. Not a 208.5. A 205.8 round this track. You'll do well to get 206, never mind a 205. Swift clearly putting in all the effort at this stage. And I may point out, by the way, that IGP is currently going on. IGP is currently going on at the minute. IGP manager. Let's see who's winning out of me, Deneen, Storm and Felix. And if it's my drivers, which it isn't, because mine are in 3rd and 4th at the minute. They're in 3rd and 4th, and they've got... Oh, we might have to pit here. Who's in front? Storm's drivers are in front, and Deneen's drivers are about to be lapped. Haha. In fact, one of them has... yeah. Right, who's the one in 3rd? Right, I'm going to use... Ah, ha ha ha, yes. So if I'm getting distracted with IGP manager. Well, now up to 2nd. We must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Right, pitting in 4 laps. Right, what do I do? Push a bit. I'm going to push a bit. Swift then on a lap, 2 tenths up. Oh my goodness, if he's going quicker here. In the GTR, of course, Mr. Echo Foxtrot 64 is going to be his teammate this season. Getting caught a little bit wide on the apex, but not too bad. 6 tenths up. Keelan, I think, has improved as well. Duggan Hairraiser. It's just the same old, really. 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. As in IGP, running down the straight, it looks like Storm now is going to be using up all of his deployment. Yes, he is. He's won this race. Absolutely terrible. He's lapped Deneen's driver as well. I can see you doing that. Absolutely terrible. So Storm now is beginning to attack my driver, I think, with this, as it stands. But Swift on a lap then. See what he's doing. 2 tenths up still in the middle sector, in this sector going through. Going very nicely indeed. I will just confirm to T-Hawk how long is left. And there is about 35 minutes. 35 minutes left. Swift across the line. Oh, he improves. 205.7. He improves very nicely indeed. 206.5 by the way for Keelan, and Duggan Harris are quite way off the pace early. Rude 5th, Billy 6th, Granted 10, T-Hawk, Bullboy, you're in the pits, Dude, and David still yet to set a lap. Yet. As with 4 laps to go in the IGP manager race. It is still Storm's #1 driver leading the way. Mine's in 2nd and 4th. And I'm just going to have a check. Thingy, Yera. You can give him the room ID if needs be as well. Room ID might be a plan for that. Let me have a look at the comments. I hope you guys expand for Babysitter Simulator League. What? Oh my god.
Too much fuel.
Don't know who that is. Well, you're getting hidden from the channel. I hope you guys expand for Babysitter Simulator League. I'm really good with that, sending my cousin's kids to sleep behind nobody means. Yeah. Clearly somebody on a bot account there, trying to make sure that the sessions tonight are ruined, but not when I'm on the thingy. Not when I'm one of the moderators on the channel. I'm the only moderator on the channel. If you want to try and piss us off, then I don't think that's going to be the wisest thing. Right, let's go and bother somebody else. Oh, hair raise has improved. My controller messes up. Hair raise has improved towards up and 7 for hair raise. So looking pretty good indeed there in the Porsche. As we have got 32 minutes left until the end of this session. 32 minutes left. We're not working through a break. We're not having a break. But yeah, we're not having a break through here. I might have a break from commentary in a bit if somebody wants to take on the reins for a little while. While I go get a drink and whatever. But Swift, Swift, Keelan, Harris are top 3, T-Hawk in 4th, Doug in 5th. T-Hawk has actually improved to go ahead of Doug, so looking quite competitive there, the German. Clearly shows who might be running in, who might be running as limited setups as possible, as limited assists as possible, and then looking at the other players as well. Let's have a look at thingy. Old Juck, Old Jake is thingy. Somebody saying I love the McLaren. Okay. The T-Hill is on lap in the Ferrari. Oh. Oh, you can tell it's a very tiring session. It's me yawning, but T-Hill, both Doug and Harris, by the way, are into the pits. Buda 6th, Billy 7th, Yera is now out on the lap. Let's have a look at his thingy, and what on earth is that? That looks a really nice setup going on with that assist, with the livery, I should say. Looking very nice indeed in the Audi. And Yera coming across the line. It's a blue, like a Mediterranean style feel. Singer on the side. Who are the Indian Premier League, I think. If I recall. That looks like an Indian Premier League logo thingy. Swift is fast. He's a really quick driver. Yes, he is. What time is GT Sport on Tuesday? Probably 7 o'clock. I would imagine. 7 o'clock, I think the lobby will be opened. It doesn't need to be streamed, I don't think, either. But in the meantime, yeah, giving way to fastest drivers. There's David just coming through. He's about to start his first lap. He's already set a competitive lap of a 2:17.1, but of course that's an outlap there for David. Of course, we've got 2 Spaniards in, so David and Yera. Dude as well has set a lap time. I'm not sure what lap time he set. We'll have a look at the live timings in a little bit. With about 20 minutes to go, I'll take a photo of the current standings. David hitting the inside wall. Oh, he's gone out wide. Not looking great there, but looking quite out wide there, to be honest. And now coming down over the bridge section, similar to what we see at San Francisco, I think, has a similar bridge to that, like similar model bridge to that. But David is coming across the final stage of the bridge section, coming through the left-hander, now coming into the trickiest corner on track, I think. Really tricky corner this. It's right-hander. If you get too tight to the wall, you will hit the inside. If you go too wide through the corner, you'll end up on the marbles and into the wall, like Bullboy proved earlier on if you weren't watching the stream from the start. I'm a friend of Jack Meyer. Oh dear. Jack, somebody is a friend of yours in the stream. I'm not sure who is Jack Meyer's friend. Jack Meyer is out on track, I think. Oh no, he's not. He's gone. Don't know where he's gone. But Mr. Meyer, you have got a friend in the thingy. You have got a friend in your in the comment section here, apparently. So I'll make him aware. Is he even in this party? I hope he is. Yeah, he is. Might be able to hear me. Mads is still here as well. Who shall not be looking at on thingy. Anyways, let's have a look. What's going on? Swift still top. Keelan second, Harris a third, T-Hawk fourth. I'll take you through the timings actually. Out on track. 205.7 for teams, with Keelan in second with a 206.5. Harris in third with a 278. Doug with a 208 flat. Dirty with a 208.6. Bude with a 209 flat. Billy with a 209.9. David with a 213.1. Yera with a very good impressive lap time there of a 3:07. Obviously he'll improve on that. And Ballboy with a 211.7, so he's actually in 9th. He comes out on track. Grandeur 10 has joined back in, which is good to see. Get a competitive lap in there, Grandeur 10, and I think he'll do quite well. Tell him I'm happy that Cardiff won against Man United, but they're still getting relegated. They'll be joining Middlesbrough and maybe Sunderland or Charlton. Yeah, I think Sunderland can get promoted. I'm totally not a fan of that football club, and I'm totally not from there at all. A little bit of facts going on there, but Swift still out on top. I mean, different league at the minute. Did I take a photo of that thingy, by the way? Just want to have a check of the standings. I don't think I did. I haven't. Right. Let me take a photo of the standings. The thingy, and then I'll take a photo of the timing screens with about. Well, when the end of the session comes. Going to 10 out on that lap at the minute. Obviously not going to be improving just yet. But there's the photo taken. See if anybody can improve. I think it is quite an effective system that we are having here. Noting down the fastest lap times for everyone. And then determining who is going to be in Pro and Pro-Am of next season. Of this season, I should say, not next season. I will give... Do you know what? Because there's not really much going out on track, I haven't slept all night. I'm now falling asleep on the straights. Boo day. Oh dear. Or if he's falling asleep on the straights... You absolute idiot! Absolute donkey! Oh my god. Well, if anybody does want to see a race, here we go. I do believe I'm out on track here as well. I think I am out on track. Oh no, I'm not.
You want to see a 40-minute race?
Oh, it's a 40... Oh no, we don't want to see a 40-minute race. Everyone can back out then. Obviously, this is not supposed to happen. Somebody clearly... trying to remember. You can practice your start and that's better. Ballboy's not going to jump off the start, is he? Yeah, everyone just leave the... Great, that'll be much appreciated. For people who aren't there, they might get kicked. Ballboy is inching towards the start line there. T-Hawk, Grandeur 10, everyone just leave. Billy and Ballboy just need to leave now. Just waiting for Ballboy, who has came back. There we go, thank you very much. Ah, some absolute donkey started the race. I wonder who that is. And it wasn't me this time either, because I'm not the lobby host. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I've just had some very bad news coming through there. But I won't broadcast it. I won't broadcast it live on stream, I'll tell you after.
Oh. Is it what I think it is?
No, it's nothing. No.
Right.
It's very serious. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyways, we have got drivers out on track. You have got 23 minutes. 23 minutes left on the clock.
Round it up to 25. Because I've ruined people's laps and the lap was 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice livery, that.
He was?
Yerras. Oh,
Yeah,
you
well.
bugger.
It's a good, mind you, it's a good job that, it is a good job that I have noted down the current timing screens before we left the thingy.
Yeah, I've had to that.
I'm still here, by the way. Just in case people were wondering, oh, the stream's going down, the fucking stream's going down. Disgraceful. Right, let's go on board then with somebody. Let's go on board with T-Hawk. He's first out on track. From thingy. Absolute idiot. I'm getting notifications through, by the way. Don't worry, that is not anybody that's wanting an invite to the lobby. That is, in fact, TTG May is coming through with information about some of the things that's happening out on track. Can only be one person. Bullboy Jr. Bullboy Jr. Quite a few people actually tuning into the stream. There is T-Hawk out on track. He is first out on track. As we know, I don't know what they're destroying, but there's a massive fire going on over the back of me. I do apologise if you do hear any hammering and stuff like that. It's Swift.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at Swift. Looking at Swift. 27.3 for the first one. Let's have a look. Let's focus on T-Hawk then. Look at that livery. Beautiful Ferrari livery. Didn't really notice the stripes until now on his car. I haven't been on board with him majority, but there is his thingy. And I do apologise about that noise that's going on in the background. Somebody looks like they're trying to destroy a pool table, and I'm not kidding by saying that whatsoever. And I mean, if you saw the back garden, then quite a shame. But it would be really quite a shame. Oh, right. With 20 minutes to go in this session. Let's have a look on board with burning down the Stadium of Light. Oh dear. No, they're not. 238 subscribers, by the way. We've gained about, like, I don't know, I think we've gained 13 subscribers tonight, which is not too bad. Hopefully some of these are not bot accounts and being created by other people, which I think they might be. 207.3 for Swift coming across the line. Obviously that's not his personal best on lap. Is this on every Sunday? Yes, it is. Every Sunday for the next 15 weeks. Can confirm, because there'll be social races run next weekend, and then the weekend after will be the start of the season. 13 rounds for the season, and then obviously a week break will come in between. Jack Meyer has left the session. Oh. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says it was embarrassing to walk off the pitch, so the fans applauding the team after their disappointing 2-0 home defeat to Cardiff in the Premier League. And Cardiff did win, which is unbelievable. Jack Meyer, that's probably why he hasn't got a mic, I'll be broke up by shouting. You shouldn't have heard my bloody... You didn't want to hear my reactions to Sunderland scoring last night. And then one of the defenders getting sent off. Absolutely ridiculous. He got the ball. Absolutely ridiculous sending off. It's not a sending off if I've ever seen one. But, hey ho, we won. Let's move on to the next race. The next round, of course. Then the playoff semi-final second leg on...
Round the pitch.
Round the pitch, yeah. Onyx Mer is winning in ILR 2, it seems. Flynn finishes second, Matt Tibbos is third at the minute. William Murdoch is not there.
Not there? Oh, he must be still coming home.
Yeah, he's not there. 18 drivers in. And ILR 3... Where did the... Matters winning? Oh, Deneen was racing. Oh dear. Oh, idiot. This game is becoming famous now in global hub racing. the Pompey chimes. My man Messi was an absolute shambles this week. Yeah, Messi was an absolute shambles. Rip Man United. I'm a friend of someone who does GT Sport Racing in another league. That's Messi Beast. Coming through there in the comment section.
What league?
I don't know what league. I think it... I'm just guessing it could be relating to Meta, I think. Could be relating to Meta, but I'm not sure.
WFCRL would be at RLH.
Yeah. If it's any of them two... Oh, Granger 10 has spun. Granger 10 has spun at turn 1. He's got nobody around him, luckily. He's got one car coming towards turn 1, and that is you just going through shot.
That's the person who can't put a lap together.
Ah, you've already got your quickest lap. You don't need to.
Yeah, but it's not good enough.
It's not based on average times. Obviously, if you are in a team, both your times will get added up to form an average time, and then you will be able to, then we'll determine whether you're going to be in Pro or Pro-Am. And then the same, obviously, is for individual drivers, but only the one lap time gets added. Your personal best time gets put down. Oh. Messi wouldn't cut it in the Premier League. Ooh. Neither would Mohamed Salah if he went to Barcelona. I think I'm pretty fair in saying that. Oh, AOR has liked the tweet that I've been mentioned in. I'm very happy. I feel like I've made it finally.
Don't look backwards whilst turning the corner.
Turning board with Yera, just coming out of the pits. The pit lane exit is quite tight, but obviously when you come out of the pits, you're literally at the end of the pit lane exit. Pit lane entrance, however, is another thing. Ballboy is going very slow. In his 50% off car. And he's clearly not behind the wheel either, because he's just stopping out on track. Absolutely terrible. He's going to come into somebody's racing line here if he's not careful. Put the handbrake on. Put the handbrake on. Ah, his car's now stopped. It'll go rolling backwards now. Yeah, it's been put into reverse gear. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 14 minutes to go then in this evaluation session from what was set out to start off with. Ronald McGann's first car. Ronald McGann's first car. Anyways, let's go on board. Doug is only 4/10 off. I'm going to take, obviously, a screenshot of the results very soon. In about 10 minutes. Well, not 10 minutes time. I'll take it in about 4 minutes time. And then again at 8 o'clock at the end of the session, just to see if we've got any more improvements, of course, after the session has ended. Bianchi in Germany 2013. Ooh. Yeah, Bianchi, very good driver. Sadly, that horrible crash in Japan, bringing an end to his life, which is probably one of the worst moments I think I've seen in motorsport history. That and Dan Weldon at IndyCar. Absolutely tragic. Absolutely tragic indeed. Oh. The UK haven't arrived yet on the delegations in Eurovision. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. NES Desert Duel. I don't know what this league is. I just came across this league. I don't know what it is. Oh dear. The last stream started with, "Oh, Stevenson, is this meeting over?" Still downloading the game. Hamilton winning his 5th championship was one of the darkest moments in F1 history. That's to be disagreed, I think. That, I think, is to be disagreed. I mean, he has dominated, but I mean, come on. Well, we want F1 to be a worthwhile sport which we can watch, not the publicised brand that it's turning into. I mean, I think they're getting rid of, what, Spain next season, apparently, and replacing it with Zandvoort. That's going to be one of the worst decisions I think the new management will ever make. They're also bringing in Hanoi, Vietnam. There's hardly any F1 fans that's going to be there, I don't think. They're just... I think, honestly, if you've got to be honest, Liberty Media are taking this, are taking F1 not too seriously. Interlagos going as well, yeah, Rio Grand Prix. I think that track actually looks a bit like Autodrome Lago Maggiore. That track, I've seen the baseline of the track and it looks really good. There's one bit that they should remove from that track, and then it will be a really nice little track that they've got in Rio. That would be sensational racing around there, I can guarantee you. But coming back on to my opinions of F1, Liberty Media, I think that they're doing everything right in terms of publicising F1 and trying to make new audiences come in, and I don't have any problem with that whatsoever. It's just the thing that they're trying to turn it into. They're getting rid of Spain for Zandvoort. Worst decision ever. They're bringing in this Hanoi Grand Prix, Vietnam. It's going to be a great track. There's going to be loads of overtakes down the straight, but not through the corners. It's going to be... I don't know. Then on about Rio, the Rio track, obviously, for Brazil next season, after the mayor of Rio confirmed Rio and getting rid of Interlagos, which of course is a legendary track. I don't know why they're getting rid of that. And then there's also problems kicking around with the future of the Italian Grand Prix, I do believe, as well. However, I do believe there might be... Yeah, and Silverstone. Silverstone, they haven't reached an agreement yet, prior to some of the reports that I've seen in the British press. Silverstone definitely, I think, is one of those tracks that deserves to be kept. Or they could do what Formula E is doing and take it to the Docklands, Battersea, that area, and have a street circuit. Or just have a street circuit around the middle of London, on the Mall, very long straight. create a section through Hyde Park and stuff like that. I think that would be much better than what we've got currently. And I've just seen your lap time, by the way, and I'm not even going to look at it and designate that with a response. That lap time. I'm going to take... It is quicker than Swift's. Quicker than your personal best as well. Oh, dirty. Yeah, it's not as quick as Swift's, but it is quicker than this lobby anyways. Than them. I've just taken a screenshot of the results from this section so far. I will take another screenshot in about 8 minutes' time. We have got 8 minutes to go, and I'd like to see what people are saying in the comment section. Let's just have a look what they are saying. Couldn't agree more. Vettel is a much better person personality-wise. Hamilton is always miserable. I'd rather spend a day with Vettel than Hamilton if I had the choice. And Kenga Dot just joining in quite late, seeing that Porsche looking good in the Costa colours. And that will be Doug in the Costa colours. There he is, going through. And Hereza as well, of course. Oh, catching Yero going for a spin there on the bridge. Hereza. Jack Meyer letting his opinions known. He hates Vettel vividly.
I do hate Vettel. I don't like Vettel either.
To be honest, the only top driver I like in F1 at the minute is Max Verstappen. That's the only top driver at the minute. Why is Bullboy around the track in reverse? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's getting out of the way, I think. I hope. Anyways. How can you hate Vettel?
Arsehole, if I have to be honest.
Carries a bit of an ego, I think, is what I would say. As does Hamilton. As does Hamilton. Bottas is a genuine guy, and I think Bottas is a very good driver, and he's been proving that this season. He's finally getting his chance to prove it. But Max Verstappen, he's a little bit underrated now, given that he's in Red Bull. I think it's his second or third season there now.
Third.
His third season there now. He's now coming under the radar because obviously Mercedes and Ferrari are dominating. His performance today in Spain was actually pretty decent. What were we saying? Fourth season.
It's 4.
Oh yeah, because Ricardo, yeah. You're right. So Verstappen now, third or fourth season, yeah. But as I say, I think he's a bit underrated now compared to what he would have been 2 or 3 years ago when there was all this hype about him being one of the best drivers in the world. I think in his F1 career, apart from a couple of races, which he's proved, he hasn't really proved anything else. And I think he's now just getting to that point. He's a bit underrated, and I think people are forgetting about it.
If Matt's still watching, Max Verstappen would beat Lewis Hamilton in the same machinery.
Vettel's the best. Hamilton is only winning because he has a fast car. But then again, Raikkonen, you could give the opinion of Raikkonen in a Ferrari. He didn't really prove much, did he? He was always second best to Vettel. Bottas has always been second best to Hamilton. Except from this season, where I think Bottas has been better than Hamilton so far this season. But, yeah. 5 minutes to go, by the way, in the session. We're on board with the stationary ball boy. Which we are going to get rid of. T-Hawk might be improving here. Oh, 207.7, not too bad for T-Hawk. Coming across the line, the German. Doug is on a lap as well. 207.7 is personal best at the minute. That's with the P on the right hand side of your screen. But, with 4 minutes to go now. Keelan still out on top in the session. Swift second, T-Hawk third, Doug in fourth at the minute. Bottas was nowhere in this race. He was super slow. Yeah, I think jumping off the start, I saw the start, and I mean, jumping off the start.
The start was horrible.
Yeah, terrible start from him. Terrible start from him.
And Vettel, he cocked it up.
Yeah. Leclerc had a decent race, but
no.
I don't know. He was okay. I wouldn't say he was like to die for in that race. Right, let me have a look. If Stephen Jelly was in F1, he'd be lapped by lap 7. He would. He would.
Who said that?
Somebody called Stampy Longhead, who I think might be Ball Boy on a different account. Although he said he's a friend of Jack Myers. It makes sense because he's pulled off to the side of the track. There he is. He's pulled off to the side of the track. He's doing nothing at all. I think it's him. I think it's him. Vettel fan as well. Yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense. But I think coming back on to my favourite F1 driver at the minute, Verstappen I think is a bit under the coil this season. If he gets that one big performance, everyone will know about it. And he'll be really, really strong come like the mid part of the season, I think. Who else is also catching my eye in F1 so far? Lando Norris. Lando Norris is catching my eye considerably. He's been brilliant. He's overperformed, I think, this season. I think he's underrated. Another driver that's underrated. I think he'll get a top 5 finish this season quite easily. If things go wrong up front, Lando Norris will be there to pick up.
Gara ring. What year was it when it just went absolutely wild? Where it was like, was it like 2 Red Bulls on the podium and then Toro Rosso or something like that? Something like.
If Ballboy can hear me, by the way, remove yourself off track if needs be. Because he's like stationary again in the middle of a racing line. Just not great. Alright, I think he's ghosting now though. Oh, 1 minute to go in the session. Come down, Stampy would have been done better than Vettel at the end of the race, and I'm a Vettel and Lando fan. Yeah, I think Lando Norris is definitely one of those guys that he's genuine, he's really good. George Russell, I think, if he'd got a better car, if he was in a Force India, I think he'd be doing best out of the rookies.
No.
I think he would.
I think Norris would still be doing better. He's got the car. Albon as well. Albon's good.
Russell would have the freedom though in a Force India rather than in a Williams. He's outperforming Kubica at the minute, and I mean I know Kubica's got one hand and everything, but
I think Stroll will be replaced by Russell, but if he isn't by the end of the season, Russell will go to something like DTM or Formula E like Verlaine did.
That sounds like Ballboy coming back. Ballboy is going backwards down the track.
This sort of releases. Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, there we go. And you have run out of time. It's the end of the session. It's 8 o'clock. It's the end of the session. So yeah, one more lap I think for everyone, and then we'll get a 5-lap race started. And do you know what? You're going to see me out on track because I'm going to join you all in a car that is allowed in this championship. And I'm just going to have my entry there. There I am. That's the screen you'll be seeing until the end. I'm gonna...
you freaking... Oh.
What? What?
Stupid idiots. Freaking... got on the grass.
Alright, let's have a look. I'll take the screenshot now of everyone who's on.
Oh, it's not going to have me on track, is it?
No, it does have your time, 205.9 at the bottom.
Thank God for that.
There we go. There we go. Lovely jubbly.
There we are.
I'll take it now. Oh, Swift's improving by 3/10. Just watch out for this. And Yera currently second, it seems.
Freaking
Yeah, we want a 5-lap race, not a 40-minute race. But just said it while thingy. Boudet's done as well. Swift's done. My time was better before the full start. Don't worry, Doug. Don't worry. I've got your time noted down. Got all times noted down before the full start of the race. That was never supposed to happen.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Let's just blame the innocent one and all this, and that's Bullboy.
Oh yeah. Well, but can I set the lobby? Because it might reset everyone off track.
As long as everyone's done. Dirty's just coming across the line, not improving, I don't think. Doug is done. Jerez is on an out lap. I'm not sure if Jerez wants another lap in. Billy's pulled off. Boudet's pulled off. David's on a lap. David's on a lap. I'm just seeing if he's improving. I think he might be. 2:10.8. Yeah, I think he'll be improving on this. We're having 2 Spaniards for the top tier.
Who's in top tier?
Jerez says no. I think Jerez wants another lap in. Nobody's in the top tier yet. He'll be deciding that in the coming days. Well, thank you to everyone that has attended these sessions, of course. Yera's backed off a lap. Jerez is just starting a lap, so Jerez is just starting a lap. See if he can improve. I know Stephen says only arcade mode is available at the minute.
Yeah, just wait for the full download.
Yeah, which will take quite a while.
An age.
Oh, Jerez has pulled off. Jerez has pulled off.
Alright.
Everything is done. Yeah, everyone's done. Right, there we go. Right, let's get on track. Get on track. And make sure you drive cleanly, guys. Come on. You want to be setting standards here. Oh, Billy's beat me out on track. Disgraceful.
What's everyone's to try? How many people?
Doug's saying 2 minutes. Yeah, Doug's saying 2 minutes. Teal, Jesus. Oh. Whew. I think I was going a bit too slow from that. Yeah, so we'll wait 2 minutes or so.
Oh wait, you know what to say? Qualify, minutes.
Wish you could set like a timer down for the session.
Got Sunday, Sundays first.
Oh, Bullboy is going to be on pole.
Yeah.
It's the only pole position he'll ever get.
If you don't bloody it's that lap first.
Yeah, well, Doug says when Doug gets back, then I think we can go.
Fucking have the controller in charge. Why is it fucking late?
We also do have another member of the team here, by the way. Mads is here, if he is here. Is he below? He's not speaking, but get him involved in on the stream. Talk about the good things you're doing for stewarding for F1. Oh, I need to tell everyone the results of the IGP manager race in a bit.
What's the season started over in like pre-season?
I'm just making sure everything's running fine on it, really. Oh, there's Bullboy.
Do you have to pay for IGP manager?
Nope, free to download.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, pretty cheaper. Pretty cheaper unless you have to pay like $1.99 or something.
No.
But I'm pretty sure it's free to download.
I'll have a check.
It's on the Android and iOS stores, so it's on both. As I have finished 5th and 6th. What? 5th and 6th. I've made profit. That's good. Lauren Brown from Team Storm has won. So Storm has picked up a win. Ah, Doug's ready. Right, Doug's ready. And I would start it before I settle out, because I am already across the bridge.
Right, is everyone in?
Yeah, Doug said he's... Thing is, everyone else in? Oh yeah.
I hope so.
Oh, there's Dude, yeah, Dude's in. Ooh. Hopefully people are here. Billy was just sitting on track there.
Oh, good.
Right, let me have a look at the race results. Let me have a look at the race results. Oh my god.
Oh, it got to track stuff.
Yeah, so Storm 1st and 4th, Felix 2nd and 3rd, me 5th and 6th, and Deneen 7th and 8th, and he got lapped. His drivers got lapped. I'm starting on the back, yes. Please refuel. Excuse me?
No fix.
Everyone's off. Oh, somebody hasn't. Billy hasn't started. Pablo's been... Thingy there. Hereza in front of me. Quick, guys. Oh, somebody's going off track. Oh, that's you. Oh. Bullboy's still leading. Oh my god. Yeah, David's right on the inside though. Spaniard trying to go for the move there. Wrecking later than everyone else. I'll have that, Boudet, thank you. I'm up the inside of Grand J10. I'm going to try and force this up the inside for a double move.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that's
worked perfectly. Oh, that hasn't worked perfectly. Doug was all out of control there. There's a bit of a Constantini Yera has gone through. Boudet's right on my back end. I'm going to go past Dude now. Oh, look at the Porsche in a straight line. Go on, Porsche. Go on, Porsche. Down the inside. Nearly got Yera as well. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, what happened there?
He lost it. Yeah, no, Yera lost it in front of me. Well, lost it to the side of me, and then I was just short of room. Oh, sorry, Pablo. Ooh. Very competitive race, though, this. This is what things have come. 14 drivers as well. That's not too bad. We're going to 10s all over my backside. Oh, no. Oh, Yera's lost it. Whoa. Heavy, heavy hit. Into the wall. Down the inside of Pablo. I've made the corner. I've made the corner. I've got Billy as well. Oh, yes. Oh, move. Lovely jubbly. Up to 10th. Not expecting anything out of this race, by the way, except those of you who are viewing this race, from my perspective. Can be a good driver where you need to be. End of lap 1, Swift leading. Bullboy, how are you in second?
I don't know.
Oh, you're not in second now. Come on, get the slipstream, get the slipstream. Oh, Boudet gets caught on the inside. Gives away. Thanks, Boudet. Oh. 5.6 seconds to gap. The leader. Oh my god, there's a train. I'm going so slow because of this. Boudet's just nearly top the back end of me. Oh, Doug's a sitting duck here. Boudet's trying to go around the outside of me. I'm trying to go around the outside of Dude. Ooh. So close to the wall there. So close to the wall. Getting held up a second here, boy. Get a move on. Come on.
I'm trying. Oh, Jesus. Do you know that there's a corner there?
Didn't think he did.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I've been shunted up the
Yeah,
arse.
that was me, sorry. Bullboy's just lost 4 positions there. See, people are actually seeing me drive quite competitively here. T-Hawk. Oh, he's just moved across me there. Oh, I'm not going to have to... Oh, there's a power off sign on me telly. Oh, brilliant. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done that. I was done on the straight in about 5 seconds there. Swift's running away with it out in front. Oh, I've just tapped the back end of T-Hawk a little bit there. Got a little bit too late. T-Hawk on my inside. Do you want to give any room? It's me. So I think this is going to be highlighting good and bad points about drivers. Taken from my point of view, and that is definitely a bad point there. That is definitely a bad point. I have crashed into the wall, and I've now got Ball Boy right on my backside. Oh, the tyres are going. Jesus. Oh. Porsche's not quick in a straight line. Even with slipstream, it's not quick. There is one dirty though. Porsche against Aston. Soon to be against Porsche. Oh, what's happened to you? Idiot! Idiot! Goldstein, put it on, man! Goodness me, you just parked!
That was a good hole in the gravel.
Absolutely ridiculous. I want a stupid inquiry into that. Oh, I've hit the wall. Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I've turned off my iPad. There we go.
Oh, well, that's my race done.
Oh, Yara's on the grass. Way off on the grass. How am I slower than Ball Boy? Oh, sorry! Brakes failed there. I get a time penalty for that. We're going to be fine with fuel, by the way. 20, more than 25 litres left, yeah. Well, somebody's going slow. David's falling down the field. Come on, you bastard car. Get a move on. I wish we had the Mustang. Oh! David's just forced dirty onto the grass. I saw that. I saw that. And that is on stream to be watched. Clear as day. That was.
Have a battle now.
Battle for second going on. Doug and T-Hawk.
Oh, fucking idiot.
Oh, 3 wide down the straight. Doug, hair raiser, T-Hawk. Pretty much into turn 1. Swift's won this. May as well crown Swift as champ now. So there's my prediction. There's my prediction for the championship. two Costas and Teal having a bit of a barging match. I've just nearly went in the back of David. Gonna dip it in. Andre's inside! Not hitting the wall, what a move! Oh! Watch that back on stream.
Oh, you pillock.
Watch that back on stream.
Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
You're at the back, aren't you?
Look at that. I just had to do a 6.2 on a straight. Sorry, Booty.
Fantastic battle going on for second. I'm involved in this now. Oh, T-Hawk. Barge in a bit. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Well, Swift's won. But who's going to get second? Doug's pushing T-Hawk in. Oh, he's pushed him off. What's he doing? A Porsche second and third and fourth. Can I get him? No! Fourth. Not too bad from the back. Ballboy's finished 8th. What?
Oi. Jesus.
Well, that is the end of the action here for tonight. I did say we'd be finished by 8:15. It is 8:20, so it's not too far off. But thank you, everyone. I'll just check the comment section now. Press F to pay respects. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the point of view that I gave of that race. Just a quick 5-lapper to get everyone on edge for the season ahead. 2 weeks' time we will be taking the track once again for Circuit de la Sarthe, the first round of the GT3 Championship in 2 weeks' time. Until then, we've got driver placements to sort out for everyone for Pro and Pro-Am of this season. There will be reserves for each tier, so don't worry if you don't get a seat. You will be reserving if needs be. But we will be having 2 full tiers of racing, and they will be streaming live on this channel with myself as your commentator, as one of your commentators at least, for the action that will unfold out on track, with dogs barking in the background. I shall end the stream here. Thank you very much for watching this GHR GT Sport evaluation test. And you spelt circuit wrong, by the way, in the title. Thank you very much then for watching.
That's the top smelling that.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching then. And until next week for the social races, at the same time, goodbye. Oh, we have scheduled, by the way, F3 tomorrow on this channel. I'll be there with Ballboy commentating. Then it's F2 on Thursday, F1 on Friday, F4 on Saturday. That's for the F1. And then we're back here on Sunday for more GT Sport action. But until then, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye. Demon Hill.